Hello everyone, Retro Simmers, welcome to West Anime Sims. My name is Kelvin and how are you doing? We are back with a Leaky live stream and this time is going to be a bit special because we're going to celebrate our 2000 subscriber mark. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing, those who have subscribed with West Anime Sims so far. I really love you guys really support West Anime Sims, support the love of Sims 1, 2, and 3. I really love these games so much, as well as all the games from the Sims past. So, yeah, any questions you want to post about me and how do I like the Sims, about anything about the Sims, my relationship with the Sims, please do post them down in the live chat and I'll answer them throughout the live stream. Okay? So previously in my 1000 subscribers special, I post a video which is a Q&A session, which is you can check the video in my channel, and one of the questions were left unanswered because I did it after my I did the video like after the question was posted after I did the video, so I have to look back where it did come from. It's from Instagram. I'll go and look back the question. It was way back in December 2023. It took us like about 1 year and a half to reach from 1000 to 2000. That's okay. Because I'm kind of expect this will be a very slow channel because it's not going to be super viral because it's going to be about old games and not many people care about Sims 1, 2, and 3 anymore. People always kind of talk about Sims 4, and yeah, next week's they're gonna have a new roadmap, and June 12th they're going to have a new trailer dropping for the new expansion pack, which is are we going to do this again and again for the next 10 years? We already done this for 11 years already for Sims 4. Seriously, we're going to really need to pack it up for Sims 4. It's not getting better. In fact, it's getting worse. Or it's never going to get better. It's going to be just there. Bugs and glitches still severely affected the gameplay. Not to say that Sims 1, 2, and 3 doesn't have bugs and glitches, but they are not game breaking. So it can be fixed with mods, or it can be overcome with some aspects, or it doesn't really bother the whole gameplay while you're playing The Sims. Okay, that was way back down in the list. I really need to find back the post. That's way down in 2023. If you're here, do say hi. We're going to play The Sims 2. And we're going to revisit my custom neighborhood coasting. It's been a while I played coasting already. And I do play it offline once a while, and a lot of things have changed so far because I have sent 2 people to college already, and so far so good. And also kids have grown up to become teenagers, literally have no kids left, and I have 1 baby on the way, going to turn to toddler soon. Starfy, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming to watch this stream live for 2000 subscribers special. Any questions you want to ask about me and The Sims? Okay, I found the question from the previous Q&A session. It is from Joey Lim Brownie. hi, if you're watching this stream, she posted it on Instagram. She has a few questions about me and The Sims. When did I start playing The Sims 2? How did you come across the game? Do you play family gameplay or challenge gameplay besides building? Okay, okay, one by one. When do I start playing The Sims 2? As soon as The Sims 2 came out. That is 21 years already. Oh my gosh. And how did you came across the game? So I first heard about The Sims 2. It is when they posted the trailer in the Making Magic expansion pack back in The Sims 1 back in 2003. So that is way back, way back when The Sims 1 is still going on. They announced the trailer within Making Magic the expansion pack. I can watch the trailer from the from from Making Magic, and the first time I saw it, it was mind blowing. I cannot believe The Sims 1. How if you have seen The Sims 1, the graphics and the gameplay wise versus The Sims 2, the change was so drastic, and immediately I was sold. And yeah, and do I play family gameplay or challenge gameplay besides building? I mainly played family gameplay, straight up, no mods, no anything, very simple and plain and simple. Just want to play through the lives of my Sims that I built, I created, and yeah, it. I don't really play building when I was younger. Honestly, I just play whatever gameplay the game feature has back in the day when it's 2004 all the way to 2009, and then I switched to Sims 3 after that. And yeah, only in building I only built when I started this channel. And I didn't expect I did build very well either. So yeah. Didn't know you are already a father though. I didn't know. I didn't get that. I don't know where you get that impression. SK, hi. Welcome to the stream. I did not. You were a. Ah? Oh, I didn't. I think you're. I think I'm talking about my Sims families in Kosing. I think. I think a lot of people miss. It's very common for Simmers to get misunderstood with real life and the Sims when you talk about your Sims. It does happen. It's like, oh, I talk about my beautiful Sims houses, then people immediately thought it was my actual real house, but it's not the case. It's my Sims house. I do think I'm talking about one of the families in Kosing. They had a baby already. Simska, hi, congrats on the milestone. Thank you so much, Simska. Um, welcome to the stream. I think I just followed you, Simska. And if you haven't followed Simska yet, please do follow Simska. I think Simska did some builds and some storylines in The Sims 2 and also Sims 4, I think. But mainly I want to watch about Sims 2. So I didn't really bother about Sims 4. Would you mind explaining about your channel, Simska, so that people can actually want to follow you? Do subscribe to Simska. She is also a fellow YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Anything to help each other out, actually. I really like to, if this is how things work. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. So any if you want people to give you shout outs, maybe you first give people shout outs first. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So that's pretty much it. If any more questions you want to ask about me and the Sims, do post it in the live stream. I'm a bit of a variety gamer. I mostly play Sims 2, but sometimes I play other games, especially in my lives. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Simska, if this actually tickles your fancy, if you like this channel, give check out and subscribe to Simska. Okay, enough chit chatting. Let's go to my channel, my neighborhood. Okay, Simska, thank you for your question. Simska asks, what inspires my builds? Okay, it's kind of a long question. A lot of the builds are actually Google Google search. Especially the international ones, the ones who are around the world in The Sims 2, they are mostly Google search. I type what kind of architecture a certain country has, and I look through it, and then I think, oh, this is a nice house to build. This is a nice lot style to emulate, and then I went with it. And for Malaysian builds, they are mostly more all around where I live. So especially in KL and some parts like Penang and Malacca. So there are other states that have interesting architecture styles. So I would copy that as well. Okay, let's switch to then my game already. So a lot of inspiration. So do you prefer building or doing gameplay? For video, I would prefer to build. For gameplay, I would for normal Sims 2 games, I would play not normally. So let me know if the music is a bit too loud. So because I don't know, I don't think I can do a very captivating gameplay in The Sims 2. If you really want, I literally thought about talking about yourself. Yeah, that kind of happens when you talk about The Sims. Okay, what do I mean about being a father is this fella here, the Phillips. They already have a baby here already. I think it's from the previous stream. She already got pregnant and have a baby during the live stream. And yeah, if you have noticed, this is the Cheong family. They used to have 4 kids here, three teenagers and 1 child. And the child, Charlie, has become grown as a teenager, and 2 of the older kids has already left for college. So I can show you the 2 kids. They are living in dorms, even though they are kind of rich, but not rich enough to actually rent their own house. The rest of them are still being the same, and interestingly, I actually accidentally Mina Kim, the wife, actually accidentally found the husband cheating on her, so you don't see them embracing each other anymore. And here doesn't change much. The rest of them doesn't change much. The Aaron, the smart younger sibling, has grown up to a teenager here, as per last stream. And also over here, Romanov family, the 2 twin kids become 2 teenagers. I changed the clothes already to match their gothic punk style. I really like their looks. And yeah, and the kid over here by O. Harris has become a a teenager already. Okay, I'll go switch to the university just to show you the two young adults how are they doing. I Gosing University. Okay, by the way, this Gosing University is not actually a new university. I just put Sim State University and just rename it as Gosing. I haven't renovate anything from this campus, so they are all actually Sim State University. Simscars asks, do you like using custom content or mods? Not really. That's why you can see all my builds are custom content free. I occasionally did one time with the Sims 2 custom content, the Sims 2 store. And yeah, mainly I want people to download the builds without any much problems. So, and also it does push your creativity a bit without having a specialized custom content that really matches your style. And mods, in terms of mods, only a few things that matter, like the camera mods or the graphic, not even graphic mods. I like the way it looks for Sims. I don't really like the default replacements, or people try to make it look like Barbie dolls in some of the content, like more, they call it Alpha CC. To me, it doesn't really match the gameplay in The Sims 2. But some people really like realism and really want to doll your Sims up to really heavy makeup, especially toddlers. I don't understand why people like to have heavy makeup, hair on toddlers. They look like contestants from Toddlers and Tiaras. Okay, by the way, these two, Charlton and Cheryl has already become young adults here. They are currently in college. They are a year apart. Charlton is already a sophomore, and Cheryl has just become a freshman. I show you the clothes that I changed for them. That's on close up. Oh, she's in under sleepwear. Also, that's by the way, if you're having a dorm, really is useful to put a do not disturb sign for your Sims, because a lot of times they will just your roommate your dorm mates will actually just crash in and use whatever things inside your room, which is not anything I like. This dress is really nice actually. I rarely use this dress. This is actually from Apartment Life. I gave a close up. This really nice poncho dress, I think. A really nice beading trails at that. Yeah, I hate it when dorm mates keep going into the room. Yeah, so if your Sims are rich enough, you might as well just move into your own place or move to the Greek house. So all of your Sims are controllable. But I do like the spontaneity in dorm rooms. Like people are around all the time, and then there always free food because the cafeteria lady is always here most of the time. When you're hungry, you always get food. And here is Charlton's clothes. He's actually go all full on Chinese shirt with slacks. This is actually from Holiday Stuff Pack, I would say. Yeah. Really ties close into his Chinese heritage. I really like it. Okay, that's enough about them. I'm not going to play them right now because for me, they are not particularly important. They are my side characters. Okay, let's go back to the main neighborhood. Who are my main characters in Go Sing? Okay, I will point them out to you. So the main characters are actually live right here. Leon, which is these two teenagers here, which is Aaron and Kelly. So Kelly is the main character, his brother Aaron, younger brother over here. Their father actually lives right over here. He just left abandoned family all on their own. Them going to manage their own toy store business downstairs. The reason why the dad left them and lived on his own because he has a secret that might jeopardize his family if the secret was out. Actually, it wasn't really a secret because this is just a headcanon only. It wasn't really a secret because once you just check out his bio, you will know why. Because the dad is actually a criminal. So yeah, he doesn't want the family to know that he actually does crime for a living. They actually managed to fund the toy store business in the first place. So I actually played some of the characters up to spring already. Some are still behind, like summer. Not summer, or in winter time. Some are still in winter time. I want to do something. Finish this one off. Finish this cycle, and then I want to move the Takeshi family for a vacation because I want to do something for the Takeshi family. Oh, cool. Do you guys even know have this career reward object? It's from the medical career. It's so cool. You can gain your mechanical skills way faster with this object. The kids here, twins are sleeping. School bus will be in. I love that career reward. I think all of the career rewards in the main base game itself is the best ones, and then the subsequent ones in the expansion packs wasn't that good. University, by the way, it's the exception because university has the cow plant, has the which one was it? The plastic surgery machine, and also there are other things. The mom also asleep. Everyone's asleep. It's pretty quite tired. Okay, by the way, the secret to getting promotions, good grades is this machine. I love the bookshelf one, the one which allows you to study anything. The education one, yep. That one is a uh, really good, really good career or reward because you just need just one object, and you can just start do everything. If you're not into getting them work out, getting them practice speech or whatever, you just want to gain skills, and this is pretty much how to do it. Wake up, wake up. You guys, I need to go to school already. That body 7. What is? No, it's not. It's good. By the way, those who haven't seen this building, this is the Malaysian Colonial Mansion. This is inspiration from a lot of the colonial style houses that we have in Malaysia, but it's actually modified. It's combination of different actual mansions in Malaysia. So they have these nice arches. It's always mainly painted in white. The ones that you can download don't have these at the side. I added it on. Oh, they only have these columns in the front. They have a lot of plants over here. Very tropical style. Reason why I call it Malaysian style is very tropical style of plants over here, like the palm trees, the banana trees, and a little courtyard over here. I have hibiscus. Is it hibiscus or hibiscus? That lot is beautiful. Thank you so much. And you can actually download this build from Mod The Sims and also Sims File Share, or within my channel as well. You can find it. Find this build. It's one of the more extravagant looking builds. And I did not intend this family is living here, because technically this is very English style, British Western style build, but its colonial style builds actually influence our local architecture. You can actually see a lot of old buildings that look something like this, but it's not exactly our local culture, but does have influence in our architecture and history overall. And since this family is the only white people around, definitely makes more sense that they live here instead of anywhere else, because the anywhere else does not fit their aesthetic or personality very well, because the rest of the neighborhood is very Asian inspired. Membership card for science. Yeah, because of this. What are you doing? Ah, they bow so awkwardly. Oh, because they went to Takemizu village before these two kids actually grew up as teenagers. Okay, anytime now they are going to go to work. I think it's 10 minutes. So I just let them chill a bit. Oh, upstairs. See a shooting star. Okay, let's go to work quickly. And yeah, the garden is here. By the way, if you have a lot of plants, if you like landscaping, if you have a lot of plants, definitely you will expect a lot of work being done. Your garden will be here for a whole day. So be sure. I always forgot to check the lifetime expiration benefits because I always leave it out. Hi FTH, thank you for coming to the live stream. Congrats on the subs, man. Seeing Sims 2 in 2025 really brings back memories. Thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoy this stream. By the way, you can actually not just download one lot, you can actually download the whole neighborhood in Mod The Sims as well. And the one in Mod The Sims are just blanks. It's just a starting off point for your Sims to start. And I have like 27 lots in that neighborhood. So you can really Reese, a big test is coming out and Reese thinks up a brilliant plan, using an RC helicopter to land on the teacher's desk during break and use a small camera to film the test beforehand. It won't give him any answers and it's a lot of work, but it could be what Reese needs to see the test. Then again, it could also be construed as cheating. What should Reese do? Sneak a look, don't do it or don't do it. Okay, chance cards. Okay, let me give you a chance, you guys, to give a decision. Should Reese sneak a look to cheat the test or just don't do it at all? First person to answer, I will just decide that straight away. Don't do it. Oh man. Okay, Simska, don't do it. Well, Reese is kind of a guy who is kind of have some sort of integrity, but his younger siblings won't be that. So don't do it. Cheating is cheating. Even Reese isn't getting the answers. He decides not to do it, but to use his helicopter instead as a science fair project. His project wins and gains enthusiasm for tinkering. Thank you so much. Oh, We got another chance card from this time from Riley. Riley has to give a report on ancient Mesopotamia today, but isn't sure she can properly explain the contents of her report. Should she attempt to use game metaphors to get the message across, or to stick to the scientific facts? Game metaphors or scientific facts? Alright, another chance card. So, first person to answer, I will do it. Follow your decision. It does look like Riley is not the kind who is into science and all these other things. So she might use game metaphors to explain her way into whatever she wants to do. This is my gut feeling. Scientific facts. You're going to lean on scientifics. Oh! I didn't click. Okay, this time around we're going to be fast. Okay, it's lunchtime and Ivan heads out for a few of his colleagues. Ivan orders a salmon for all his healthy beta-4 fatty acids. Should eat the salmon or skip the salmon? I would skip the salmon. Eat or skip? We have a lot of chance cards. A 3 in a row is kind of a crazy thing. I will go eat the fish. The salmon was delicious. Ivan has no idea what funny smell was. The healthy protein of the fish leaves Ivan with lots of energy and his afternoon workout. As a result of all that work, Ivan gains enthusiasm in fitness. He needs his fatty acids. Yep, he did. He can now get protein shakes from the fridge. Riley is doing extremely well in school. Okay. The kids are back from school. Oh, did both Riley and... Oh, both the guys have the same... same winter wear. I think I did went for shopping for his... for the younger siblings. Barbie and Ken Sims, hi! Thank you for coming to this stream. Another YouTube channel that focus on Sims 2 builds. Welcome to the stream. Congrats on the 2 subs, friend. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Okay, I'll let you guys talk to each other. How are you doing, Barbie and Ken? I'm good. I'm stoked to see you here too. I love this Sims community. Thank you so much for joining this stream. Actually, I'm not too sure Barbie and Ken Sims are actually managed by 2 people, or is it just one person having this name? This is my question to you, Barbie and Ken. Oh, I didn't buy a new clothes for him. Oh, I didn't buy new clothes for him. Oh, no, it's not that important. My guess is nobody important going to call us anyway. It's just Barbie, but Ken is supportive. Oh, okay. So mainly So it's mainly Barbie. That's good. Kind of cool. Ken is Barbie's cheerleader. That's cool. You have somebody who really supports your channel and supports playing The Sims. Does Ken play The Sims as well? That's nothing. Wait, I need to move the homework. I will never be able to find this homework if they left it everywhere else in the house. So it did resulted in somebody slipping grades because I can't find their homework. There are mods that actually make Sims to put their homework in onto the specific desk. Let's have kind of an object that has a name on it. So whenever they come home from work or school, from home from school, they'll just place their homework onto the table as indicated. But my Sims will just leave everything around. West Anime, do you stream on Twitch as well? No, I don't stream on anywhere else except YouTube. I don't have a Twitch account yet. I have the same problem. The homework is so easy to lose. Sometimes I thought my Sims don't have homework at all, which is very weird. So I just left them not doing any homework, and then little do I know, the next day their grades are falling. Okay, so I only have one bathroom upstairs. So let's go. She just needs a little shower, and she needs to go to work already. Is it? No. No, she has a day off. He needs to go to work, and not him. Okay, so it's just this guy. The older brother, Reese. I do like the style that I set for my younger two siblings. Since they are now teenagers, they can fully embrace the punk rock style. Like this guy fellow here. Like Ryan here. By the way, I really want to. I have a mod that makes them do their homework if it's not done by 6 p.m. It will automatically trigger them to do it. Whoa, that's a really interesting mod. Is it from Mod The Sims? This mod as well? Quite a lot of mods you can find for The Sims 2 and Sims 3 that makes your life easier, or just correcting all the problematic bugs in the game. It's yours. Okay, Reese needs to go to work, so homework can do later. I believe so. I'm trying to look through my game files because I forgot the name. Or if you do remember the name, you can share it in this chat or in the live post or whatever. That would be really helpful for some people. Why? I think I didn't want to come. Secretly, Reese is actually a nerd. Look at his skills, man. Max out logic, max out body, almost max out mechanical. On his way to doing cooking skills. I'm getting a lot of scholarships from him. Riley is losing enthusiasm of image. Alright, who cares? I really bothered to zone max out their hobbies. If they do max out, they great for them. If they don't, they don't. Because it just takes a lot of work. Oh, you're done? Oh, that's good. Um, by the way, I need you to go to have a date. Slower hospitality. And you don't have any perks? Do you have any perks? No. Do check in once a while for your lifetime expiration because for motives that actually slows down motives to makes your gameplay slightly easier. That's the one made by Monique, posted in 2005, so it's quite old. Okay, for old mods, you do need to be a bit more cautious about it because if the modder doesn't update, and it might cause problems in the game if you 53. Let's zap a bit to increase your mood a bit because we are going out on a date. This house is next level, by the way. Your builds are so gorgeous. Thank you so much, Barbie and Barbie. Because this is, yeah, this is. I don't remember when I built this. I think it's at least 2 years ago. 2023 or 2024. I think last year. Yeah, last year I would say. Or 2023. I don't remember. I think the year before that. It's awesome. Thank you so much. The original version of this house doesn't have these sides over here. These side columns. Because this seems a little bit too rich, so I decided to spend a little bit more money on things that don't really matter. But this house just gives you quite a little bit of problems because in certain angles, the columns cannot really block your view because you will keep. Can I make a build suggestion? Of course. I am dry on ideas already. So anything that you want to suggest, please. I am more than welcome to hear it. If I can do it, then it will be on my next build, next list. And Ivan has now become a detective. I was wondering if you could try building a Maltese-style house, maybe a city called Medina. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. There are some classic houses that, okay, Maltese, so it's Malta. Oh wow. This is a really obscure, really non-mainstream kind of a build. Malta is okay. It's in Central Europe, correct? I'm not too sure. Oh my gosh, my geography is really bad. Anything beyond the mainstream countries, I have really have very vague idea of where it is. Especially anything Central Europe and East Europe, I have very little idea how they look like. So I really need to go Google search it. And the more common European styles are Mediterranean, the colonial styles, the West European ones, the British, French. Mediterranean would be Spanish, Italian, and Greek. Southern Europe, with North African influences. Oh, that would be a good idea to use a little bit of a Moroccan style buildings. Southern Europe, so it's nearer to. Is it at the Mediterranean? If they are near to North Africa, it will be Mediterranean country. Saw someone did build on Sims 4. I was to see how feasible it is will be in the Sims 2. Yeah, also the Sims 2 actually Sims 4 a lot of ideas will come from there as well. I just googled that because I didn't know where it was, and it would be a gorgeous West anime. I know you would do really well at that. Wow, yeah, I would hope so. And I do have one request from Mod The Sims trying. They want me to build uh the Ukrainian farmhouse. I forgot the actual name for it. I can't imagine anyone else would do it justice as much as West Anime. You guys putting me a lot of trust on not butchering your culture. Yes, it's a Mediterranean island country. Okay, so Mediterranean, I would have a good idea how to mix and match Mediterranean styles because let's pause that for a while. Sorry, we are not going to play as I talk because I have a very bad rate. I cannot do that. I don't know how people do that in live streams. Okay, Mediterranean style. There are a few options. Okay, mainly in of these one or two packs. I will point them out to you because I use that pretty much an overkill at this point. Okay, Mediterranean style. You can use this pack, which is the kitchen and bathroom interior design. Kitchen and bathroom stuff pack. Where is the? Nope. Oh, here it is. Kitchen and bath stuff pack. So you can use these counters. This is a bit too modern. You can use these old style counters. You can use this short stick these spice racks, these pictures. It's definitely very European style. Oh, this one is from this pack. I use this for a lot of my old European builds. And Definitely, in bathrooms you can use this very old style toilet, and some of the this very floral looking ones that bring these that bring in the Mediterranean style, very romantic looking. And this old stove as well, you can use this to give your house a little bit of an old school vibe. Even in this build also, I think this is very European influence. Definitely they use this and these colonial style counters, definitely. Unclog. I thought I already unclogged it. Invite the same to a community. And he is in love. Ah, Harold isn't at work. Oops. Guess I have to wait until he is off work then. So he is a dancer. So I have like a studio inside this house. I think you should try making it, and you should do a good job as well. Yeah, I would like to see your version of it too. Oh the winter it start warming up already, so the fountain starts working already. Because during winter this whole thing it becomes frozen. I'm going to study this architecture more, so gorgeous, and you did fantastic it too. You understand so many places and languages. The colonial style in Malaysia, was it influenced by the Dutch? Partially. Because Malaysia has been colonized by three different countries actually. Four if you count Japan. But there was very short stint in World War II. The first was the Portuguese. Second was the Dutch, about 100 something years later. Then another 100 over years later, then we became the British. So 15 something was Portuguese, then 17 something era would be Dutch, and then 18 something would be uh the British. So and then it goes all the way to 1957 when we gained independence. I understand so many places and languages. Mainly because I personally know three languages: Malay, English, and Cantonese. I'm and also Mandarin if you count those. So there's two different Chinese varieties I know. One is Cantonese, one is Mandarin. So if you count the Portuguese colonized Malaysia, yeah, they are the first to colonize Malaysia. I'm getting a history lesson today. Thank you so much. So yeah, there are quite a lot of styles that came with it within this within Malaysia. Actually, let's pause the gameplay, but I'll just save this game. I put an asterisk in this one because this I would indicate this is my own save, and then I have another save of Kosing that is actually blank. Let's give you a quick tour of Kosing as well. I don't think the audience this audience have seen the whole Kosing neighborhood. I did show it the last time for different people, but I don't think for this batch I've shown you guys before. So Malaysia has a lot of influences of architecture. Okay, mainly quite a lot of styles are going on here. So we have this is Peranakan Mansion. So Peranakan is actually Malay and Chinese influence. There are mixed marriages. So you will see a lot of Chinese style, a lot of Malay style architecture blend into this build. And we have also a Peranakan townhouse. So I have a mansion. This one is actually, this Peranakan mansion is actually you guys are so smart. West Anime and Simska, you guys both inspire me. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, getting to know different simmers from around the world, and then seeing what they familiarly build really tells you a lot about their background. Well, for Lil Simsy is definitely blue suburban houses, so that's pretty much what we know about her. There's one simmer called Simmer Down. I have actually followed him really a lot recently. Simmer Down actually is UK, from the UK. He's British. So it's a lot of his builds are actually British inspired. So a lot of UK inspired, a lot of brutalist, a lot of industrial look that comes with it, which is really nice. And then I show you another example. There's another Chinese mansion over here. Okay, I'll show this one. This one I don't think I showed anybody a quick tour. I think quite a few people done before. Don't mind me showing off my builds because I really like what I do. I really like what I build, so I'm not afraid to share it anywhere and anytime. So I share it for both Mod The Sims and Sims Share. By the way, in Mod The Sims, I actually reached 11,000 downloads already. That's pretty much fast, and it's about one month plus. Oh my goodness! Ooh. Okay, let me. Okay, this is the Blue Mansion. This is also inspired from an actual mansion in Penang, but I actually in front they actually changed it a bit, and also it is not this small. The actual mansion is way bigger than this and has a lot of rooms. That mansion is currently converted into a hotel, like a boutique style hotel that what people want to experience traditional Chinese architecture in their stay in Penang. So the front is actually almost the exact replica of the Sims of the actual house, and it's painted in blue. And let's look down here, and I have like a main courtyard over here, sitting room, pictures and all to greet the guests. That's a lot of downloads. Thank you so much. I've seen some people's download count is reaching millions or 100,000s. I haven't reached that yet. So those people are just legends who are in Mod The Sims. I am just starting out in Mod The Sims. Initially I wasn't in Mod The Sims because when I saw the criteria to upload, it was really stringent. I do guess it is understandably because they are going for quality. Love the blue with the stained glass. Yeah, actually, right, the stained glass kind of build the stained glass is actually inspired by Western architecture, and the person who built the house actually brought in influences from the West because the fella is kind of a rich person. Ching Fat Si, I think that's his actual name, the Ching Fat Si mansion. Yeah. Or I might have remembered his name wrong. I do need to check out the mansion. So you can find Chinese. You can Google Chinese Blue Mansion, and then it will pop up. It's in Penang, Malaysia. Okay, so okay, let's go downstairs first. Sorry. Okay, go leading towards here. Actually, it's split. Goes to inside this house. They actually have two inner courtyards, and then I put some mahjong table. I put some chess table. People can hang out and sit here, chill out. And then here we have the kitchen and dining hall. I really like to use cabinets, dressers as cabinets in other rooms. It just gives a really sense of realism to it, even though it shouldn't be a dresser. It's just a cabinet. Maybe it's just to keep things like china or something like that. And it's a kitchen with the whole colorful tiles and stuff like that. And well, it's interesting, and we have a little study area over here, library, and a actual living room here, TV and all this stuff. That's a great idea with the cabinets. Yeah, in The Sims 1, 2, I think also 3, there's no such thing as clutter. Not much clutter you can decorate to create realism to the game, to The Sims, because back then objects are mainly functional except decor items. Most of the items are mainly functional. Like chair is for sitting, table is for putting things, to eat. Decoration is only, except for decorations, everything else is for decor, as is functional. It's not like Sims 4 you have something and then it's not functional at all. It's for decor purposes, which is really weird. Like, people don't expect to put bookcases and then you just put a sofa like this, blocking the whole thing, blocking these two shelves, because you want these shelves as decoration, and it automatically makes the shelf non-functional anymore. And then upstairs we have 5 rooms? Yes, 5 different rooms. They have the bedroom over here for the kids, 1 bathroom in the middle, and then I have another teen style bedroom with really musical influence. The front here is actually the master, that leading out to this outside front balcony over here. The main master bedroom. It's kind of a shame I can't actually put the bathrooms up here, along with the attached to the master. And then 2 other rooms over here. I would say this is a guest bedroom. And then another teen bedroom, more sporty type kind of a look. And then back here we have like a storeroom and extra bathroom here. Or common bathroom. Do you ever use cheats while building? Like move objects 45-degree rotations and grid clipping off. Okay, there are only two cheats that I use. One is move objects on. Second is this one, which is set quarter tile placement on. This way, you can put, once you click Ctrl F, you can put half tiles of putting the putting half tile, quarter tile placement. So I don't use set lock to grid off because it will actually going to throw off a lot of things. But it's good for quarter tile placement is actually good for decoration. See, you can put it a bit more closer to the other objects to make it a nicer collage. Things like that. And outside is the landscape is on the outside with one huge lake in the middle. And the lion statues in front. What is interesting is I really like how this build actually oversees the whole town down here. Whoa. And then it's also facing the richer side of the town. The Peranakan townhouses, the Peranakan building, the mansion just now, and this Chinese restaurant over here. So, just for your information, this Gosing I actually subdivide this neighborhood into a few different districts. So up here is the more richer side of the town, where all the huge mansions here. These 3 mansions are here, and then down here, this is the city center. So with all the Chinese style influence, the more dingy looking houses are here. This Nanyang apartment, somebody actually downloaded this and then made it on, and then played on their own, and then actually tagged me to let me see how they go move in, which is pretty interesting. Obviously, that person actually moved in with a small family without any context of his history. And play as it is. And over here is actually Far Eastern District, which is all the Japanese and Korean style houses are all here. And then over on this side, we actually have an Indian barber shop and also an Indian bungalow, which is called this little place Little India. And then here we have a Southeast Asia enclave. So it's all the Indonesian, Malaysian, Thai houses are all here. And this Filipino house also here, Bahay Nabato. So this Southeast Asian style, Indian style, Japanese and Korean here, Chinese, Peranakan, so that created this neighborhood. So you can actually download this neighborhood in Mod The Sims, called Gosing, KOHTSING, or you can just find my username, and then you can just download this, and this The raw one is just this one and just the Sims over here. So this my own version has already changed a lot since then. I want to add more houses, but I don't think it really actually be needed because I have another 2 more builds that actually fit into this style. You guys want to see any more houses instead of watching me play? This is so cool, so athletic with all the different influences. Yeah, thank you so much. Maybe I'll show you some of the houses, some of the lots I built for this neighborhood. Like for example, this Shotengai. So this Shotengai means like a shopping district for in Japanese towns. So it is much more cluttered, much more packed. But in The Sims, I just do however it looks like in the use that as an influence and then just build a Sims version of it. So it might not be super accurate. So here's the Shotengai. So oops. So let's just from the outside first. What's the red light district? Oh, red light district. Later I'll show you later. The red light district is a bit more of shady places of the town. I'll show you why it's called a red light district later on. Okay, but let's look at this build. So this is actually definitely influenced by traditional Japanese architecture with all these builds, all this roof, wooden roof. I don't use the curved roofs because it actually takes up a lot of space. So the straight roof actually, Japanese houses actually uses a lot of straight roofs as well. And then in the initial one, in the speed build, I actually don't have this part. I actually added on later. I expanded the arcade games shop / arcade, moving it upwards. I moved the arcade machine up and then put more pinball machines and put one more shelf for games. Because during my gameplay when I play this lot, everybody just gathers around here and watch TV and play games. People don't even bother checking out the bakery over here, or even this little magazine shop over here, or this bookstore. Or the people don't really read in community lots, and people don't really go up here to enjoy tea. And if they are hungry, they can actually go here and eat the ramen over here. And the bathrooms at the back. We actually have a grocery store here, toy store over here. People don't actually buy toys, but you have open for business. You can buy this lot and just play. This looks like a fun community lot. It is. There's quite a lot of things you can do in this lot. You can buy clothes, get groceries, get some games, anything. Then upstairs here we have a little toy shop area, studio, and also more clothing shops, more changing rooms. Yeah. Some of the lots actually I leave the second floor empty because I have no idea how to do anything already. I feel like moms would go there with their kids and drop them off in the arcade and do some shopping, maybe in bakeries and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Yeah, I guess it could be what they are doing for this lot. This looks like and then we have a little Zen garden over here, and also the wishing shrine over here. Okay, I really love to zoom in the detail of this wishing shrine here. So they see all these little coins scattered around the shrine. So it does show that Sims 2 back then actually gives a lot of detail. I love businesses. My favorite way to play when off camera. Yeah, they are fun to hand manage, but it is comes with a challenge. I shouldn't save it, but I don't think I do anything during the showcase just now. Okay, I'll show you what's the red light district over here. Sex, gambling, alcohol. Nestled in the darker sections of Hosing, the strip of red light district is lively at night where all the vices were done behind these walls. Hello, Crucia Sims! Thank you for coming to stop by in this live stream. Thank you. Congratulations of 2K. Thank you so much. Another simmer in the house. Please come in, go and subscribe to Crucia Sims. Crucia has done a lot of nice details and mod showcase and CC showcase. A lot of things about Sims 2. A lot of videos about Sims 2. You do go and check it out. But one thing differentiates me and Crucia is she does like her default replacements, but I don't. I like it vanilla. So sometimes I looked at her Sims and I was like, that doesn't look like the Sims that I used to. Red light district is for the naughtiness. Yes. Okay, so the red light district over here. Why is it shady? Because over here we have mahjong tables. So it's pretty much a gambling den for Sims to play mahjong. And this is actually a hotel. The hotel doesn't work in this lot because I think it should be in a vacation lot, then this will function as a hotel. So it's okay. People can still woohoo inside on the beds over here. You can just go in. And we have up here on the second. Oh wait, downstairs first. We finish the downstairs first. And over here we have this massage parlor. And there's a break dancing here. We have a basketball hoop over here. Quite a lot of interesting activities to interact here. We have a bar here. I told you it's all about sex, gambling, and alcohol. And then up here we have our bubble bowling machine and some karaoke stations. And pool table and some arcade machines over here. Some nice little ramen shop again. I tell you, this little food store that is selling East Asian food is everywhere in this neighborhood. Almost. I think I used it like 3 times. One is over here, next is at the Shotengai, which is just now, and then another one is at the night market over here. Down here. And oh, we also have a photo booth for you to take pictures and also for woohoo. Oops. Accidentally take pictures. And also quite influenced by Chinese style architecture. I didn't want to put it as Chinese red light district or Hong Kong red light district or whatever red light district I'm talking about, because that would give a rather negative image of a certain culture. But you know when you know this is not exactly which you know when you see the decorations and the style of the furniture is from which culture. Okay. So yeah, all these buildings over here. I think love that build. Thank you so much, Barbie. You really like my builds, eh? By the way, Barbie and Ken's builds are really humongous a lot of times. Like I can't even build very big builds at all. The largest builds like I would build like these apartment style buildings, or even mansions. I don't make very big mansions. Even like this is like a lot to me already. Like smaller mansions like this, like on a 3x3 or 3x4 builds. This 4x4 ones, oh my goodness. I don't really fancy making mansions. I'm having a blast getting a tour of everything you built. Thank you so much. Getting a tour on scoop on everything. Yup. That's thank you so much for joining this tour. I don't know what else I can show you guys about this builds. I have a few builds that are pretty. Does the Indian area have Indian influences? A little bit, but you know the Sims 2 and the Sims doesn't really have a lot of Indian influence architecture and style building and furniture. And I'll show you an example for the Indian barber shop. So this Indian barber shop actually influenced by Little India in Singapore and also in KL, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay. So the first thing you would see, the shophouses style is pretty similar, but what they are iconic about this, their architecture style, is the use of really bright colors for the shutters and the walls, and the detailing is something like that, but not exactly the same. A lot of heavy tiles. And then over here, this is actually a replica of a kolam or rangoli. Kolam is actually like a art form. It's usually made out of colored rice or sand to make intricate artwork or styles. You should Google what is rangoli or kolam in Google. It is really beautiful, but in the Sims 2, I don't think I give this type of artwork justice. I love the floor decal. Yep, it is called rangoli or kolam. Usually, it is there during Diwali celebrations. So people usually make this floor art during Diwali, and then this is actually to bring luck and bring to good fortune, good luck to the houses. And for more in South Asian influences, you have banana trees and papaya trees planting across the area. A little more small column floor art of column over here. And upstairs is the living area. There's the bedroom and the kitchen area. This is just imitation of how this Indian culture or style is. Actually, these are actually Moroccan style. It reminds me of Diwali. Yup. Thank you so much. Yup. I hope this just reminds you. And then this peacock statue over here. Because peacock is actually considered a sacred animal in Indian culture, it's considered a lucky animal. Especially peacock feathers. So definitely put them in here. And this is actually Moroccan style. I like the detailing over here at the cabinet, so I put them here. And then another prominent decor that I always use in Southeast Asia, Asian style buildings is this one. This wooden carved painting with elephants. Elephants in Indian culture is considered a sacred animal as well. There is a god that is a elephant look like. I think the name is Ganesh, I think. Hindu god. Please do need to verify it in Google. Using a lot of bright colors, bright textures to bring in the Indian style to it. I don't know about Malaysia, but in the UK, a lot of Indian businesses tend to have their houses on top of them, so that's really accurate. Yep, it is. It is quite similar to Malaysia and Singapore. Shop houses are very common in Malaysia as well, which is residences at the top, upstairs, and commercial buildings at the bottom. Usually, it used to be the owners of the business who live upstairs and then they live downstairs and do their business downstairs. But nowadays, upstairs usually people use it for hostel for employees, or they rented it out for other people to live, or extra spaces for their businesses, or whatever it is already. Very rarely people who own the business live upstairs anymore. Elephant reminds me of Ganesha. Yeah. So I'll show you the Malaysian style shophouses. This is, to be exact, is more of a Malaysian Chinese shophouses. So a lot of the buildings I built here actually based on this style. As you can see, even over here, the one Kelly lives in are actually exactly the same style, but in different colors. So it is based on, also based a little bit of colonial style house, and this is very late 19th century style build. Has a lot of Chinese influence and some Western influences as well. There is staircase going up to the back. I'll show you the ones back area. So about the business area first. This is the mini market or grocery store. People can buy stuff here, do their groceries, buy food to eat. Here is the coffee shop, or in Malaysia we call it kopitiam. You can buy coffee. If you own the business, you can put pastries here. You can sell pastries over here. And over here, a little small boutique for Sims to buy clothes. And upstairs are living quarters. So I plan to change this lot into an apartment. That will be my next week's stream, to convert this commercial lot into an apartment lot. So most of the building, the furnishing will be the same. Or I actually changed this one. I actually changed the dining table into Don't Wake the Llama because nobody actually lives here anymore. So I'll put some things for Sims to actually interact with. It's better off. And that's the second apartment. Very cramped, very compact. I really like how small spaces work. It looks a little bit easier to live in than the third apartment over here. Yeah, the back. How long have you been playing Sims 2 as Anime Sims? Okay. Ever since Sims 2 came out. So I played since 2004 for the Sims 2. I played in Sims 1 before that, and then around 2009, 2010 I converted into Sims 3, and then I stopped for quite a long time. Stopped playing the Sims 2 for quite a long time until Sims 4 come around, and then I got sick of the Sims 4 and then start replaying the Sims 2. And yeah, And when I started this channel in 2021, so almost 4 years already. Haven't reached 4 years yet. And from there, I start building and being obsessed with building ever since. Oh yeah, so actually this stream is more of a more of a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, you can post up down here, so I can just answer over here in the live stream. So thank you for those who have asked questions. Thank you so much for your questions. It's really nice to share what to know more about myself, to know about more of you all, to get to know more of each other in the Sims community as well, because the Sims community is really vast and really different, very hard to find crazy things. I played The Sims as a kid too. Yeah, that's cool. I started playing The Sims, I think 12 or 13 in Sims 1. That's a nice time for me to start playing The Sims. Yeah, that is because Sims is rated T for teen. 12 years old, almost 13, which is the nicest time to start playing The Sims. And Sims 2 University 2005, when I actually graduated high school and almost starting college. That is like almost the same era, college lifestyle, university. And then I first thought, does university in college in US is like that? Like people just streak and run around naked and have all these really wild parties and all this crazy stuff going on in The Sims. Apparently not. It is not like that. It is more like a Hollywood version of college life. That's so cool. Thank you. Okay. Should I put them to? Because initially I really wanted them to go to Takemitsu village, because I wanted Jordan to meet the ninja, and he can teleport with his ninja skills. I thought as a kid I would just grow up and have a giant house, but that's also not how it works. Yep. Also, you don't just get $20,000 to buy a house, and there's no such thing as a $20,000 house anywhere in real life. Not even during the Sims 2 era. Not even in the Sims 1 era as well. You could own a house with just 5 figures? No way, Jose. You just finish playing off Romanov family. I remember reaching out for the Sims 2 case when I was a kid, told my auntie, look, this game looks interesting. Now both of us have a Sims addiction all these years later. I wish someone would just motherload my life. Your auntie has a channel. Your aunt has a channel. That's interesting. Sure. Who is your aunt in in The Sims 4? Do tell us the YouTube name. It's so cool that your family actually still plays The Sims 2. Actually, I have some friends who played The Sims 1 and 2 back when I was young. Nowadays, nobody else in my social circle actually plays The Sims anymore. Especially Sims 4. Nobody actually plays The Sims 4 in my social circle. Most of them say, "Oh, I used to play Sims 1," or "Oh, I used to play Sims 2." Those are almost all my friends are like that. Now they are they are living actual Sims lives, like getting married, having kids. Jorcam 233. Okay, so I will might check her out. I might Most likely I won't be checking Sims 4 channels. So sorry. I might check it out, I might not. So if she plays anything else other than Sims 4, maybe I would check it out. Tell her that. I don't know. Anybody who plays The Sims 4 in YouTube is a automatic turn off. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't really subscribe much of Sims 4 channels. Sims 4 is way too expensive. Tell me about it. Sims 4 is now higher than our. It used to be the equivalent of our 1 month salary on average. Now it's even higher. Now I think you need to be an executive or managerial position to buy all the packs in The Sims 4. Sometimes she does Sims 2. Okay, I'll check out her Sims 2 content. I'll check out her Sims 2 content. Oh, she's playing the violin. Oh, I like her golf punk vibes. Uh, the the columns are blocking the view. She mostly plays, and she has some Enjoy. She mostly plays Belladonna Cove. Oh, that's nice. She plays at Enjoy as well. I played Enjoy for a while, but I stopped playing Enjoy already. I don't know why. I'll wait for the update. Creativity level 8. Okay, might as well. Let her play. What's this family's name? Oh, Romanov. Yep. Romanov is actually a Russian surname. I have this idea that these people are actually immigrants from Eastern Europe, and then they moved to this majority pretty much like a Chinatown like town, and they stick out like sore thumbs. They are the only people who have blonde hair. The rest have brown and black hair. Some people have red hair though, but they are definitely not. Oh, that's fast. How can you get cleaning skill so quickly? How cool. Thank you. So you can see like names like Ivan and Sophia. They are very, I don't know. For me, it's very common uh Russian or East European names. But then the children are a little bit more modern, like Reese, Riley, Ryan. So they are not exactly very. Oh, you get. Oh, Joyce. Juanes. Okay. Another family is really cool is the Juanes family. I will show it. I think I'll show you the Juanes family. And then the house for the Juanes is also quite interesting. What are the teen boys' jobs or future jobs? Good question. Let me say. Let me think. So for Riley, so for Reese, it would be a more of a education. I think he's going to become a teacher because he's very nerdy. He has already a lot of skills already, so that's lined up to him. For those two, Riley and Ryan, Riley will become more of a dancer. He's already they have the teen jobs already, similar teen jobs, and hers will be in the music career. The Juanes were the Filipinos, right? They're actually Hispanic, but you can say they're Filipinos. They're ambiguously brown. But they live in a Filipino house, though. They live in a Filipino house, but I have imagined them being Latin or Spanish. More of a Caribbean style, Hispanic, whichever it is Hispanic lah. Yeah, I'm not really focused on which country they come from. They come from a specific region, so they are not very particularly. They are very ambiguous in terms of where they actually come from. So it gives a more rough concept. Okay, so I'll give you a tour of the house. Okay, it's nighttime over here. Okay, let's load switch trans. Okay, so this is the Bahay Nabato. It's a Filipino house. So over here. Oh, why is this dog playing on the flower bed? Okay, so Bahay Nabato literally means stone, house on a stone. So it is what is based on the name. It is what it is. It is the wooden style house is on the top of the house. The first top floor. The bottom floor is always in stone or brick. So as you can see here. So you can Up over here. Have a nice swing set. I replaced the original swing set is the pre-download version of the seasons one, which is the wooden swing set. I really get so annoyed that the wooden swing set wasn't by default in the Sims 2 seasons, but they are using it as a pre-order bonus. I added a hot tub over here. The original house doesn't have a hot tub. We have a nice hammock. Okay. Downstairs, the living area is usually on the upstairs. Downstairs is where the kitchen or the servants live. Housekeepers live. But I don't have a housekeeper who live in this house. So the downstairs usually would be the study area. And some hobbies room over here. And the kitchen over here. So they can't actually. So once they finish cooking their food, they have to walk upstairs to serve their food over here. Here's the dining table. Oh, they have Chinese takeout. Just the last time I played them. So here would be their living area. So you actually can take the stairs all the way up to the main house. The living room, some family computer table, the bedroom, master bedroom. You have a sort of a Jack and Jill bathroom over here, the shed, and the girls' room are over here. And we also have a small bathroom over here, because 4 Sims in sharing one bathroom is always a disaster. Once you reach like more than 2 Sims, like 3 Sims, you really need a second bathroom to space out people's shower and bladder needs. And what's interesting about this family is this house is a family of cheaters. I'm not joking. Because the dad already shared with like 4 housewives in this neighborhood already. And his name is Antonio. He's the Don Lotario of this neighborhood. And the mom is not much better either. So she is already trying to get on bed woohoo with at least 2 different Sims already. Yes, the bathrooms can be really a real problem if you don't have enough. Yep. If you have like 8 Sims and only have 2 bathrooms, good luck to you, man. 2 is considered quite little. 3 is much better. And you can see here, both of the 2 daughters here have romance aspirations. So you could pretty much expect them to try. Dang. Yep, dang. So you can pretty much expect them to actually try to date with any teenage boy in the neighborhood, or even the townies. And yep, Alexa here has already used the matchmaking service to date with 2 teenage boys already. So far, wasn't that successful. But Joyce here already flirted with 3. Do you have ACR? No, I don't have ACR mods. I do that on my own gameplay. So yep, it took me some time to get, and it's not very hard for them to spam to get into very high relationships. All you need to do is just fulfill a lot of wishes in the dating when they're on dates, and it really shot up into become friends and having crushes all over in one date. So if you say Sims 4's dating is easy, Sims 2 it is also pretty much hackable if you know how it works. So yeah, this family is full of drama. And so far, neither the dad and the mom knows they are dating other people outside. I have to be super careful on how they get dates. It is like, for example, if Antonio is out working, Rosa better call up somebody to date to other people, and vice versa. ACR, I think, is a mod. I forgot what's the full name. Autonomous Character Romance? Is it this? The full name is like that? Automatic Casual Romance. Yeah, literally making Sims date each other without you actually doing anything with it. But all these relationships is initiated by me, so I'm the one that controlling the storyline using rotational play. Where do you get them? Is it from Mod The Sims? I always think about Mod The Sims, or from the creator itself. Maybe we can Google it up to find out where to get the automatic casual romance mod. And by the way, I do include one gay character over here, which is Ryan. He is currently dating another neighborhood kid, which is Harold. And Kelly is actually dates both guys and girls. So the adult generations are fairly normal parents. Why are you starting playing? No. Listen to Dirty Joke. By the way, you need to do your homework. And you can play your piano. Sometimes I think they play piano a little bit more. I think you can start calling your boyfriend for a date.
Crunkly. Rowla!
What?
Invite same to community mods. I would take.
Z. Je connais pas, non, Z.
Why is everybody love the violin? My goodness. And you're not that good with violin. And I put a lot of fans in a lot of my houses because Malaysia is kind of a humid country, hot country. So even though in the actual Sims gameplay it doesn't make any much difference, they don't increase comfort or they don't get hot inside if you don't have a fan. Uh where do I want to go? I think I'll go to a Chinese restaurant then. Does it snow in Malaysia? No, it doesn't. Malaysia is very close to the equator. But in this... No! Does it? Oh, no, no, don't pink soup it right now. But in this game, in this neighborhood, it does have 4 seasons. But if you don't like having 4 seasons, you can always change the seasons in the seasons panel. I do hope it will not pink soup later on. If it pink soups, I will quit the game and we will close off end the stream. Okay, right now. I think it's better to ask on a date. Oh my goodness, it's getting pink soup now. Oh god, I hate this. Talk to Harold, have pillow fight. Let's go have pillow fights. In the front of the restaurant. Oh gosh. Oh, now it doesn't know. What's going on? Make out, dine out, be flirted with. Let's flirt you first. Where's the makeup one? Dance with Ryan. Dance then. Slow dance. Oh my gosh, we have a unsavory charlatan over here. Hate the charlatan. It's always around, right? You know what's better with the charlatan? Mrs. Crumplebottom whacking the heck out of this charlatan pickpocket. Actually, it does happen though. If they actually exist both at the same time. Rosa Juanes. Hi. Oh, she left. She's leaving. Bye. I suddenly you punch me pula. Hi, Doorcam233. Welcome to the stream. By the way, Simska just mentioned about you. How are you doing? You are also a fellow simmer who has their own YouTube channel. By the way, if anybody is interested, do check out Doorcam233. So I invited her. Thank you so much. More people getting to know my stream, the better. Then the closer it is to reach 3,000 subscribers. Len, hi! Thank you for coming to stream, although it's already almost reaching the end. How are you doing? And my Sims are going. My Sims game is going to have pink soup later on. I'm going to close this game after that. I end this date. Oh my gosh, it's so violent. Ooh, okay. And another. Make out. Doing good. Good to know. Oh my god. You guys are just made up by yourself. You guys are really in love. Oh no, make out. She just kissed his face. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end the date since you already reached the dream date already. Just by kissing and hugging each other. Fine, thank you. Okay, by the way, how about I give you guys a tour of the Chinese restaurant before everything goes down crashing. So, although this is nighttime, I can just give you an overview. So this is basically, I think, one of my earlier builds in The Sims 2. I think this came out like 2022 during Chinese New Year at that time. So there's an archway. I did it so weirdly like this. So I don't use the Torii gate because Torii gate are Japanese. It's Japanese, and I need a Chinese style gate. So I have to do it with using square wall tool column and then put a roof on top of it. So that's it's like that. And down here is the restaurant area. We have the aquariums. I tell you, those fancy Chinese restaurants have those aquariums, especially seafood restaurants. They have large aquariums. This restaurant is gorg. Thank you. Especially Chinese seafood restaurants have large aquariums for for the restaurant's owners to put in fresh fish. They can just scoop it out and then just serve you those fish. And we have this dining area at the back. You have bathrooms, kitchen area over here. Nice little water feature over here. And over here, it is more of a private VIP room. They have their own one own table and also a bar on their own. You have a college subhood to attach to coasting? If so, which one? I use the Sim State University for coasting, but I don't have a specialized one yet. Seafood restaurants are always never complete without aquariums. That is very true. So upstairs we have this. We have also more bathrooms. We have another pub area. Pub area bar. I thought I changed the bar to the Chinese one, but never mind. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. And we have more mahjong table. Of course, this pickpocket will try to cheat people in playing mahjong. And we also have a karaoke machine over here. Mind you, at the time, because it's very early in the in my building Sims building journey. So this is one of the more basic ones. So it's very rectangle shape. The layout is very simple. Not very lot of not a lot of intricate objects going on. Some very mismatched looking stuff, but yeah. And I'm going home. And my hair is getting pink soon. It's funny. It only happens underneath this arch. Home. And I walk over here, it doesn't happen. See? It's maybe under light, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to leave and end the stream soon once he reaches home. I do love this art deco style. Fences. Really gives a nice grand fence feel to it. Okay, I'm gonna quit game. Going to end the stream soon because it's coming from way too long already. Who shoves your Sims when they look through the telescope? You mean in this neighborhood? I don't know. Uh, I know in Pleasant View it is always Mortimer Golf. I actually don't have any of the Sims having telescope in this neighborhood. So it is pretty much anybody's guess. I don't have an elder Sim yet in this neighborhood. So who knows? It could be any random Sims in your neighborhood who is just shoves your Sims. Telescope to spy your Sims. That was crazy. What kind of success is Mortimer up to? Well, Mortimer is bored, I guess, and his wife is missing. So I guess he's old. But at the same time, Dina is really up to his business already. So it's kind of a mess in Pleasant View, man. As whole seems to drama. Alright, thank you so much for joining this stream. Uh really thanks so much for all your questions. Where's Enemy? Where are you from? Oh, I thought you knew. Barbie and Ken. I'm from Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's very near Thailand, Singapore, around that area. Southeast Asia. So I thought that I pretty much mentioned almost every speed build and I did, and people kind of know, but you never know. Some people, a lot of people, I didn't really mention it all the time. I mentioned quite a lot often. Oh, cool! Thank you so much. So as you can tell, some of my builds are Malaysian inspired. So yeah, no worries. It's not my. It's not anybody's fault that you might not know that. Cause okay, I actually checked through Doorcam channel. Quite a lot of Sims 4 content that I might not be interested to. Love watching this today and getting to know you a little better. Thank you so much. It's good to share. I'm not particularly a very public person. Keep it was enjoyable. I don't usually share a lot about my own life, and yeah, so giving it chance to actually showcase what I am, who I am, what my background is in terms what my relationship with The Sims 2 and Sims 3. We all know I don't like The Sims 4. That's why I don't spend a lot of time playing The Sims 4 or complaining about Sims 4, because I don't think complaining it really do anything much in terms of changing The Sims 4, because it's already running for 10 years already, 11 years, and nothing much has changed. Always have the bugs, always have stuff packs, always have kids. The few I watch, I love it. Yeah, only a few things I watch about Sims 4. I only watch people who are covering Sims 4, like Simmer Erin, and also Superior Sim is also quite a, Superior Simmer is also kind of a pretty interesting simmer who covers news. Pixelate is another news channel you can watch, and Fantasia is kind of a nice simmer to watch as well. She also covers news, and Sim Yin also covers news. She used to really complain a lot in her early days. Now I think she toned down so far, and she still have some issues with The Sims 2, 4, but not so much. Not so is she doesn't have a lot of that complaining, ranty based kind of a channel anymore already. She's more toned down, which is kind of nice. Other than that, other than news channels, I don't really watch much of Sims 4 content. And you know, if you follow up to Sims 4 updates, June 12th is the new trailer for those fairies expansion pack. I don't know why we are come to down to this point. We're actually excited about having fairies. Or back in March, we're actually excited about burglars existing in Sims 4, which is kind of hilarious. But why because back during the time that the burglars update in the Sims 4, I said I don't understand why you all get so excited about. I was like, am I so out of touch? I was like, ayo, burglars has been around since the Sims 1 in every base game, and the Sims 4 only updated burglars 11 years after the game was released, and you get so all goo goo gaga about it, which is kind of crazy. And I thought I'm the one being out of touch or delusional. And thank goodness some people in some chat groups or some comment section actually share my views that I don't get the hype. I don't know why y'all get so excited about a base game feature that happen every year, every Sims game. And people make videos out of it. People make gameplay videos to try to get burglared by the burglars, which is, ayo, you all are really running out of ideas, right? But then again, these Sims 4 viewers get way much more views. Sims 4 YouTubers get way much more views than any other Sims player, any other Sims community. Which is it is what it is. The algorithm just rewards people who just want to watch anything that's current. So I'm not going to complain that I'm not going to knock on this on the fact that older Sims games will not get a lot of traction. So it is what it is. I'm not very anxious about the views not getting very high, or the subscriber count is very low, or these kind of things. If I get some income from YouTube, that'd be great, but it's always not definitely not a livable wage living playing content create in The Sims, for The Sims, especially if you content create Sims, old Sims games. Yeah, there will be fairies, but mostly I'm creating my own neighborhood. Oh, that's very nice, Dockham. So you're doing custom save files. That's really nice. But have you done any custom neighborhood in The Sims 2 or 3? That's a quite an experience because I the only I think it's only last year I actually did a custom neighborhood. Oh no, only this year, early this year only, that I actually dared myself to put in my own Sims neighborhood. That is only because I built so many lots and houses and then just plot them all in together to become the neighborhood that you see today. Okay, so that's a lot of ranting after I play the game. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I had a lot of fun chatting with you all. It's really nice to get to know you all. So next week's stream will be a renovation stream. So I won't build new builds in live stream anymore because I would rather to make my own builds offline and then I share it through speed builds. I think that's a better way to share new builds. Like other than letting you all watch the whole thing built from scratch, and we always never finish building in one stream. I got burgled 3 times in a row with one Simmons. Oh my gosh, Sims 4 is unhinged by that way. I believe your channel is going to grow exponentially. You have great content. I think more people will going back to wanting to watch play The Sims 1 and 2. Content is top notch. Thank you so much, Barbie and Ken. I think your builds are pretty interesting as well. So I let's hope that people really want to watch old speed builds. There, I think there's a resurgence in the Sims 2 building era. Like Annie Bats, I saw some of Annie Bats builds in the Sims 2. There other than Simmer Down and other like your Crucial Sims and also Barbie and Ken Sims. And I think there used to be one Von Dionysius. You should really check out his builds also. I think he stopped uploading already, but his builds are really phenomenal using just Sims 2 builds. Yeah, I did, but I kept them for myself. Oh, that's okay. It's okay to not share your own build creations. But it's really fun for you to share. I mean, for you to play your own neighborhoods, customize everything from scratch. And it is if anybody who doesn't want to create their own houses and neighborhoods, that's really fine too. At least, and they just use their pre-mates and just play the game, and that's okay for our Sims players as well. So it is what is really fun about the Sims 1, 2, and 3 that's you can purely use everything they pre-made already and it works just as fine. Or you can start building everything from scratch. Or sometimes you go towards in the middle, you just want to build but not the characters, but you want to use the characters but not the builds. And it always worked out very well for old Sims games. And yeah, Von Dionysius, I think I have his channel down in my channel page under Sims Builders. Yeah, he stopped uploading new stuff already. That's kind of sad. I don't. I think he's already inactive, but his builds are still there. and his builds are really phenomenal. You should really check them out. Thank you so much, and made new friends through the Sims 2. Same to you, Barbie and Ken. Same to you. All right. All right. So to wrap up, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to West Anime Sims for more updates on Retro Sims content. And you can also become a member of Retro Simmers Club by just over $1 per month. And you get early shoutouts. You get early access to my content and some shoutouts to special shoutouts. A little nice badge for your beside your name, and those are the little perks become a member. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.